Right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. Our good friend Marco Esposito was in to see us with a mixed bag of things, and a rather large bag at that. I don't know what it was this week, but man, we had people bringing in a dozen wines back to back to back. I think we had 38 wines in the store one day. I always tell people, I'll taste everything you got in your bag. And we did. And a nice mixed bag today. This Merryvale Starmont, which just says Starmont on the label now. They've changed the packaging for this brand a couple years ago to leave Starmont as a brand on its own. This is typical Napa Valley Sauvignon Blanc. This 2015, a little white grapefruit citrus, a light briny note, some green fig, and a nice savoriness on the palate. A lovely citrusy grapefruit note you get from Sauvignon Blanc that leaves your tongue tingling for, salivating for food, rather. A little minerality here at the end, too. Some white flowers, a very good example of Napa Sauvignon Blanc, which is a cheap date at $18. The Dry Creek Sauvignon Blanc from Dry Creek Valley, very famous winery here. David Starr, very well-known person in South Florida here for his Dry Creek Vineyard wines. A little bit more earthy style. You get a little more of that wet mineral, kind of musky onion skin note here to the green melon, citrus fruit, and a nice zestiness to the palate here as well. That briny minerally note coming through at the end, that minerality showing there at $17.25. Very good, a little different style than the Napa though. And then the Chenin Blanc. They make great Chenin Blanc at Dry Creek, and it's $13.50. Wow, one of the best values in a white wine from California, from Clarksville. Lovely apricot, pear, white peach fruit coming on the nose with hints of white flowers, a little touch of vanilla bean and chalky minerally note. Good richness on the tongue here, a nice creamy texture, that chalky minerally nuance lasting through the finish. Lots of ripe fruit, the white flowers, and nice creaminess to the palate there. Excellent juice at $13.50. I like that better than both of the Sauvignon Blancs. For the Starmont Chardonnay from Stanley Ranch, this wine's got a nice amount of toasty, oaky spice here on the nose. If you like that kind of thing, lemon drop candy, vanilla, cinnamon spice, bright lemon drop candy fruit on the palate there. That flinty, minerally, oaky note lasting through the finish. Quite a bit of oak here, but for $20.25, a very good Chardonnay in that style. The Dry Creek Estate Block 10 Chardonnay, very different. This wine much cleaner, not nearly as much oak, a nice ripe tropical fruit character to the nose, maybe a hint of vanilla bean creme brulee. Nice richness here as well, a nice smooth, creamy texture. Nice balance, just a whiff of oak at the end. Excellent juice at $33. Steelhead Pinot Noir, nothing worse than cheap Pinot Noir, man. This one's not bad, but very light, very inoffensive, easy to drink, a little hint of a smoky, meaty note to the wild strawberry fruits, hints of incense spice, really light and easy drinking, soft, easy, like I said, just a hint of that smokiness at the end. For $14.25, a good little Pinot. The La Follette Pinot Noir 2008, this one's showing a little bit of age here, brown spice, stewed tomato, kind of maturity on the nose. It's still good, but most people like a little fresher wine, a little more fruitiness in their wine. This one on the second day showing, falling off a bit. It's not even available. He just brought this to show us an older example of La Follette, one of the top winemakers for Pinot. Greg La Follette worked at Flowers for years. He's got his own brand now. The Dry Creek Heritage Zinfandel. Well, there's two of them, an Old Vine and the Heritage, which, I'm not a big fan of Zinfandel, but both of these wines very good. I thought that the Old Vine definitely had a little step up in richness and concentration. Both of them shown brambly red berry fruit, a little earthy notes, some spice, nice silky smooth texture on the tongue. Nicely balanced zins, both of these. Like I said, the Old Vine just a hair more concentrated and rich, but for Zinfandel, not bad. The Merryvale Profile, though, wow, a blockbuster, man. This wine is killer. It's been one of the best wines made in Napa Valley for a long time now. This is where Bob Levy and Bill Harlan started, and the Profile, man, an incredible wine. 100% from the Hillside Schlatter family estate vineyard, and it's got 15% Petite Verdot in the blend, and what an incredible bouquet. This 2012 showing wonderful balance, currants, cassis, espresso, dark chocolate, really lovely complexity, a lot of spice, a lot of earth, and wow, just big and rich on the tongue. This wine's got a load of fruit, but a lot of everything else here. This wine needs some time, but killer juice. One of the best 2012 Cabernets that I've had from Napa at $200. Doesn't seem like that's very expensive anymore. A lot of wines more expensive coming out of Napa Valley. Well, that's what we had to drink with our friend Marco. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.